EDG, EG. Guaranteed EDG win.
Guarantee the EDG win.
Yeah.
Man, if EG win this tournament, I will look like an idiot.
I hope EG ends up winning, but I'm going EDG here.
EG just made one of the craziest runs we have ever seen in VCT history, staking their place as the most underestimated team to ever win champions. Going from being considered one of the worst teams in NA to nearly winning back-to-back tournaments, this roster has cemented themselves as one of the best in the game. Beating out elite teams such as PRX, Loud, EDG, and DRX, almost nobody predicted this. This is the story of the final match played and how despite all odds, EG was able to win lowers only to come back and overcome the only team capable of beating them at the biggest Valorant event to date. EG starts the map 0-2 after losing the pistol round. PRX is running a double duelist double controller comp with no sentinel, which signifies that they want to bring the fight to EG. EG, however, is running a double controller setup with a Raze, Skye, and Killjoy. With the Viper and Killjoy mollies, as well as the Gravity Well and Paint Shells from Astra and Raze, EG has plenty of stopping power, so on the surface it may seem like their team would be excellent versus a comp like PRX. However, it's not that simple. The 3 spike sites on Lotus make it very difficult for the members of EG to always be at the right place at the right time. If PRX plays the map well, they could easily collapse on an isolated member of EG and gain an advantage in that round. This is why at the start of the first gun round, you'll see PRX is grouped up in a 4-0-1 setup, looking to take heavy control of Mound so that they can get Jing the last ultimate orb that he needs for his showstopper. To do this, Forsaken places 2 stars to help them take the space, one on the entrance of C site and the other on the entrance of Mound. He uses the Mound smoke to help PRX get out of the choke point, while the star in C main is a potential gravity well if they get the sense that EG wants to fight this. They combo these stars with the paint shells in the choke point of C, as well as a Skye Flash over top. EG has to respect this utility, but they don't want PRX to think that they are free to just do what they want. As all of this is happening, Ethan rotates over from B. EG has 3 players right now. They want to fight this.
Very close. Surely they're screwed. How is Jawgemo alive? I don't know how he escapes that.
Both teams activate their Trailblazers and they collide in the smoke, but there is no picks. Still though, this resistance from EG makes PRX feel as though they will not get into the site for free. PRX needs to invest more.
Absolute Houdini inside the smoke. Jing will try and respond with a showstopper. Doesn't find anything. How close is 71? And the paranoia landed. He knows he can close the gap. Ethan gonna find at least survive with him. But Jing is completely off the leash.
EG trades 3 for 2, but they managed to get the showstopper out. Not optimal, but they sure made it costly for PRX. They are still in this, but Calm is all the way on the other side of the map. Boostio needs to make a play to try to even out the numbers, otherwise this is going to be a very difficult retake.
Maybe there's still a chance for him here. The 3rd man far away, that is still Forsaken.
Spike planted.
Spotted. Oh my god, what a snap!
Boostio lands the kill, but Calm still isn't here yet, and after getting spotted by Forsaken, PRX now knows where both players are at. Calm uses a snake bite to prevent any swings from Forsaken, forcing him to fall back site. EG is completely broke. They need to win this round. Calm throws the smoke orb back site, disconnecting the remaining players from PRX. This is huge. They no longer have a crossfire on Boostio. Forsaken is in such a bad position right now. He needs to make a play.
Closer towards the site itself. Com now wants to try and toy with that angle, see if he can play around this. Boostio trying to isolate that other player. The fight's there. Boostio's got another, and it's on Jing. The man himself. The man of the moment. Can't do it. Big boy Boostio.
Jing tries to stall all that he can, but it's just not enough. EG wins the round, stunting their momentum and putting EG on the board. Things still aren't exactly going EG's way. If it weren't for the win on their bye round though, PRX's economy would be completely out of control right now. EG needs something to breathe life into their game right now, otherwise they might be headed to map 5. They start this eco round with 4 players positioned towards A, looking to disrupt the flow that PRX has going. They currently have a Killjoy turret spotting B, and then their Viper is playing towards C to spot for info. He can't afford any utility, so basically his job is just making sure that these guys don't barrel through their spawn. EG dumps heavy utility in the A main choke point for the start of the round, but then they immediately all leave to go defend C. EG has their lockdown available. They want PRX to go C, and they get exactly what they want.
Find some space on the other side of the map. Com has to respect this. Look at this. Paint Show actually brings it down to 45 HP. A gorgeous side take though. Everything accounted for.
Before PRX can even start planting, there are 4 members of EG ready for the retake. They're not looking to flood, but they are not going to let PRX waste any of their time. This could get real messy, real fast. EG invests the lockdown and Sky Seekers before the retake even begins. This is a huge investment on their eco round, especially considering that they haven't even gotten a pick yet. EG is confident that they are going to win this round.
At least 2 players still towards us. The lockdown going to be coming in as well.
Lockdown. Yeah, there's only one rifle and the Seeker's available.
And the Seekers just went through. Yeah, flash to force Jing away. Gap now closed, but they need to close down these kills.
They dump utility onto the site. Sky Dogs, Boombots, Flashes, and there is nowhere for Jing to stand. He gets absolutely run over by pistols, but something picks up 2 in return. This is horrible. What did EG have in mind? Wait a minute, Calm just activated the revolving door. He literally has a classic and no utility, but PRX doesn't know that. They have to respect this. Boostio is grabbing Jing's Vandal. This is a problem.
From something instantaneous and clear cut. Boostio, what is going on? Oh my good God!
Boostio picks up the ace with the help of Calm. This duo is breathing life into EG right now. What a ridiculous retake. Now, while you watch Jawgemo absolutely tear PRX apart in this round, let me tell you about how you can play like this too. It takes an expert level of understanding on how the mechanics work in Valorant to pull off something like this. Luckily for you, over at SkillCapped, our courses are designed to teach you everything that you need to know about Valorant to get you climbing stupidly fast. We've reviewed all of the advice from top coaches in the space to create the overall best possible courses that you can find on the internet for how to improve at Valorant. Our goal is to take you from noob to pro as fast as possible, so you can skip the part where you look like this and instead jump to the part where you shoot like this. We're also even so confident in our service that we offer a rank improvement guarantee. So if you don't climb while actively using our service, you will get your money back, no questions asked. We do this because our service works, and if it doesn't work, then you shouldn't pay. We recently decked out our site with brand new courses for how to play Jet like a pro, mastering Ascent, or even courses on how to simplify aiming, so that you will always land your first shot. So if you're looking to frag out like Jawgemo, be sure to head on over to SkillCapped using that link below, and we will see you there. Other than that, let's head on over to our defense to see exactly how these world-class players crown themselves as champions. EG starts this pistol round in a 1-3-1 setup. They know that PRX does not have a Sentinel, so they are likely to play aggressive towards one of the 3 choke points. They want to gather information on PRX's whereabouts while also looking to give as many ultimate orbs over to Jawgemo so they can get a showstopper online. PRX, on the other hand, are looking to play heavy towards A, setting up a fight on Rebel through the door if EG over-aggresses. It's not that easy though due to this Viper wall that Calm is using, which we will talk about later. After taking control of B main with the Sky Flash, EG starts to pivot over towards C.
Foremost. Now he's got to run. Get out of there. Call for support. EG looking to start their first couple of steps, but
They use their Trailblazer to clear out Mound, and Boostio activates the revolving door. B main control makes it so easy to take this area, and this is going to secure yet another ultimate orb going over to Jawgemo. EG is taking advantage of the lack of info that PRX has. It's very difficult for them to hold space with this comp, and EG is going to abuse this to the max. In fact, they even want to go for a third ultimate orb. But what about the stack that we talked about with PRX? This could get really bad.
Left EG have to find a kill.
yeah, they're struggling right now. They're just kind of being halted at the door. Jawgemo off to a quick start, but Jing gonna stride on forward and chase him away.
Jawgemo satchels forward and catches something completely off guard. He gets traded, but this Viper wall makes it almost impossible for PRX to really capitalize. After seeing this stack, Boostio immediately responds by taking space. He is practically in their spawn. This is so bad for PRX.
But it's not like Mindfreak aim watching towards this. But Boostio's gotten ahead. The flash, it didn't pop, and he takes the head of Mindfreak. They're going all the way to C. Boostio can cut off the rotations. They've been forsaken.
Boostio picks up one, and as Forsaken falls, this round is over. EG has won the pistol round. Evil Geniuses have been riding their momentum from the pistol round and have delivered, bringing them just 3 rounds away from becoming champions. PRX has started to steal some momentum back though. Now the match is 10-9. PRX needs to win this round, otherwise EG's economy is going to get out of control. EG is looking to come in fast though. Demon 1 places a star on the C main entrance to feign some pressure, but immediately pulls it back. The real play this round is going to be taking place over towards A, with a B lurk from Killjoy holding space and providing options later in the round. Jawgemo starts the round by running straight past Rubble using his Viper wall to isolate each side. This Viper wall is really sick, so I wanted to showcase it. It covers the walkout from lobby, so if the defenders push Rubble, they don't actually know if anybody is there. This is the main reason they were able to get out on that pistol round so easily. It also covers the sightline from Lotus doors so that the defenders don't know if they've safe cross towards rubble. And it covers the cross towards site so that any defenders playing on site don't know if the attackers have pushed stairs. This wall is going to play a crucial role in this round right out the gate as Jawgemo looks to make a play.
And they're right back to it. Look at this man. He is feeling himself. He's got that hot hand in the game
One
now.
up for Showstopper again.
Right back to business.
He scales up immediately, jumps through the wall towards rubble after not hearing anything, and then immediately prepares to swing with his Sky's Flash. Something narrowly escapes with his life, and now the defenders are already in a really difficult position. Mindfreak responds by placing a smoke to block off the path towards stairs, but Demon 1 counters with a smoke of his own, as well as 2 more stars on site. This is a really tough position. Jawgemo could be so close right now. Divide tries to look for info with his flash, but he tags nothing. At the same time, Jawgemo knows the flash tags nothing, so he immediately crosses with his knife out, assuming that nobody is watching this. This timing is everything. Jawgemo has managed to scale up so quickly in this round. Behind him though, Calm has just opened the revolving door. They have no idea if Jawgemo is there or not, but with the stars on site and the door opening, they also can't be sure if they are about to get collapsed on either. What in the world is going on in this round? As Jawgemo creeps up in spawn though, EG immediately pivots into a B split. Their lurk is in the perfect position of B main, and Demon 1 instantly starts to take Lotus room with Ethan's help from the flash. This whole round hinges on Jawgemo's play and stairs, but will it pay off?
Mindfreak's mind. He's turned to take a glance, but he's seen a victim. It's been called out. Jason!
Told him!
Oh, Mindfreak gets the trade, but is that the damage done?
Mindfreak picks up the kill onto Jawgemo, but not before he's able to get a massive kill onto the Heaven player. The defenders are not in position to defend B site against this push, and EG takes the site for free. Demon 1 places a star in C link, and Ethan plants the spike against the wall. In an attempt to cancel the plant though, Forsaken places a gravity well of his own. It pulls Ethan into the middle of the room, but he sticks the plant. Does this change anything? When you're planting the spike, generally you want to plant it while facing into a wall. This is because when the spike is planted into a wall, there is less room for the defenders to defuse from. This can get especially dicey when the enemy team has smokes available, because they can smoke off the spike and then you just have to pray for your shots to land. However, if the spike isn't planted against the wall, there's about double the area that the defenders can defuse from, making it so if the spike gets smoked off, you are in a very rough position. In this round though, there's another more important factor. PRX has their Cosmic Divide available. This means that even if EG wanted to spam the spike off-site, they can't. Even more, if the spike gets smoked off with the Cosmic Divide, this could even be considered disastrous. On top of this, we haven't even factored in how the gravity well made Boostio miss his first molly. So, while the spike plant location might not seem like a big deal on the surface, EG right now is absolutely having a crisis. They are going to need some heroics to win this round. The spike has been planted, but PRX are coming in fast. As the Cosmic Divide from PRX goes out, Demon 1 and Calm are looking to hold a lobby in an attempt to maintain control of Lotus room, while Ethan and Boostio are fighting for their life on B site.
Gonna eat the flash, turn it in time. Goes back for more. Chip damage left, chip damage right. He's looking to punish this. Pop flash, yes! He's got it. Calm there, Forsaken breaks in. Overwhelmed!
There is nowhere for them to stand right now. Demon 1 places a star on the spike right now because he is absolutely going to need this later. He doesn't want to have to think about this later in the round. At the same time, Forsaken uses a Nova Pulse to clear Heaven and then immediately begins their retake. Sky Flash comes out, but Ethan returns a Sky Flash of his own to stall. He's expertly playing the angles around the ledge in hell. These players on site desperately need to come up with a kill or this round is as good as over. Ethan flashes and Boostio swings. They both get taken out. This round is nearly unwinnable for EG. Demon 1 and Calm are both completely walled off. Their only silver lining right now is that Calm was able to pick up a kill onto the Jet rotating from A. He takes advantage of this and uses the Astral Wall to quickly run and try to flank Heaven. If they both try to funnel out of this small choke point, they will absolutely lose. This play is too slow though. Demon 1 needs to stall. Despite the muffled audio from Astral Divide, he rips the gravity well that he set up earlier at the perfect time, and he patiently waits for the push. He needs to stay alive to buy time for Calm.
Want to come. They've already started this up. Diffuse doesn't get to halfway. He's been taken away from it. Forsaken with a second attempt. But look who's here. You didn't turn around. You didn't check behind you. And of course, Calm and Demon 1 in unison.
The flank comes in at the perfect time. As the Astral Divide fades, Demon 1 picks up 2 kills and cancels the plant despite the smoke on the spike that we talked about earlier. This round was nearly unwinnable for EG and they were still able to pull it out. PRX may still be able to buy next round, but this is a real confidence killer and EG is just 2 rounds away from a championship title. EG feels as if they're onto something. Without a Sentinel on their team, PRX's B site is really weak. If EG is able to take control of Rubble early on into the round, it opens up so many options for them within this game. And luckily, they've got just the ultimate to do that.
Start tasting this. Can PRX stop it? Can they hold anything? Straight out of the sky!
Jawgemo starts the round by immediately satcheling forward with his showstopper and sniping something out of the air with it. This is not what you want to see if you're a PRX fan right now. PRX has to respect the A pressure, but it's so easy for EG to pivot into a B play. We've once again gotten ourselves into a B site post plant, and this one has been a bit more scrappy than the last.
Fortunately for Forsaken, gets a second shot at things there, but couldn't quite get it ready in time. The plant's going to come through, and the gap's getting close. Jawgemo again. He is traded this time. A 3v3. Jing wants in. He gets in.
It's currently a 3v3, but Jing is not going to let them get the spike down for free. Ethan gets his ultimate off, but not before Jing is able to close the distance and make this round a 2v3. Demon 1 is so quick though. You can see he's in his astral form when the sky dies, but immediately exits it to swing the smoke for the trade. This Jet main is very comfortable on Astra. It's a 2v2 now, but both pairs are completely separated. The next kill could determine this round. Devi gets taken out by Calm. This is horrible for Mindfreak.
It's on Mindfreak now, or it's 12. He's looking for it. He's desperate for it. Can he save PRX? Not today!
With a gravity well on the spike from Demon 1, he basically has to push them right now. If he goes straight for the spike, he will surely get double swung and killed. Mindfreak is rewarded for his aggression, but he just can't close out the kill onto Demon 1. This rookie Jet main has just clutched up back-to-back on Astra, and it is now match point for EG. It's round 12-10. After losing an incredibly chaotic post plant, EG calls a timeout and reconnects. EG starts out the round by working their way up B to get Raze one step closer to her showstopper. By taking this space, it also creates a ton of other issues for PRX as well. First off, they lose the access to Mound's revolving door, making it so it's going to be much more difficult for PRX to defend C. This also, however, cuts off any sort of information the defenders could gather through mid. Since spotting outside of B effectively cuts the map in half, this would be incredibly valuable info for a team that is not running a Sentinel. In response to this B aggression though, PRX takes control of Mound using an Astra smoke outside of C, and then with an Omen smoke outside of B. Using this Omen smoke, PRX then opens the door to re-clear B main. With the jump peek, something confirms that B main is clear, providing them some relief for the time being. PRX is playing very aggressive towards C though. Forsaken even pushes up into his own Astra smoke to break Boostio's alarm bot. EG wants to punish this.
DG a little utility, but it's something. He's waiting. This guy is pixel perfect. Forsaken's the one to find it. Oh no! He's just been caught on the way out!
4 members of EG walk over towards Mound, and Demon 1 places a fake star to help his team get out of this choke point. Forsaken spams the smoke. Boostio falls, but something scuffs his dash. Demon 1 picks up the trade, and suddenly it's a 4v4. The next 10 seconds of this round, though, are pivotal.
Another face check here with the dash. I don't think noted just to reposition there. Forsaken Ethan. Already though, relaying the information. Com hasn't made progress elsewhere because he's on a stinger.
After this pick, Mindfreak smokes off B, denying the defenders any information into Mound. This isn't a bad smoke. They needed to stop a potential C hit, but in a second, it's going to become a massive issue. Immediately after the smoke, Jawgemo activates the B door, instantly making the defenders worried about a B hit. So right now, the defenders are worried about either a C or a B hit. But wait, what about the Viper wall that we talked about earlier? It has been going up and down this entire round? There are no defenders on A. There could easily be a lurker anywhere on site right now. After Jawgemo activates the door for a second time, Devi tries to relieve some of this pressure by flashing for info, but the guiding light tags somebody in spawn. So PRX likely thinks that there are players lurked up B right now, but the guy he tagged is actually rotating towards A. This is an absolute disaster for PRX right now.
No chance to really pressure this side of the map. TP will come through.
I don't think he saw anything.
Nope.
They were just in that little pocket there. And none the wiser, that could have been a big indicator early.
They have no idea what's going on. Mindfreak tries to salvage this round by ulting past the Viper wall for information, but he catches the worst possible timing he could and doesn't see anyone. PRX can't safely rotate. This is horrible. Demon 1 drops stars on stairs, heaven, and mid-site for a gravity well, but this still isn't enough information for PRX to make a move. There could be players anywhere. Because of their earlier shenanigans, EG was able to take the site for free, giving the plant over to Jawgemo so that he can get yet another showstopper this half. It's not over yet though. Devi is stuck in drop, and as long as he doesn't die for nothing, there's still a chance that PRX can pull off this retake.
Has to sit back.
Jawgemo's planting. He's going to have the showstopper.
This is it. This is huge. Devi now got to be careful. He's a little ahead of expectation, but come on the way. He's going to take him down. Still trying to dig deeper. The paint, it didn't connect. He found nothing. It's a 3v3.
Demon 1 picks up the trade, but Jawgemo whiffed his ultimate. Is it enough?
The next to try and step into the ring. Demon 1 on the other side. Ethan's found. Mind Freak is down to 2. This could be it. Another chance for Jing. It's all over.
Demon 1 picks up the final kill, and EG are world champions.